Well, thanks for joining us for 13 News Now at noon. Today, we're teaming up with our friends at Audacy for the Neighbors Helping Neighbors food drive as we come together to help families put food on the table this holiday season. Our Ashley Smith is live in Pembroke Square as the food drive is underway. Ashley, looks like you've got some great sunshine. How's the energy out there?
I mean, Marta, the energy is so good out here. It's been fantastic all morning long into the afternoon, and we're actually seeing a line of cars that's coming in. I mean, kind of right on cue here as we're continuing the afternoon. A handful of people driving through right now to drop off donations. Again, we're here at Pembroke Square for the next 6 hours. We're going to be here till 6 p.m. and we have seen a steady line of people come in. So you're seeing now a few folks coming in now giving donations. While we're taking a look at that, I want to talk to Chris Tan, the CEO of the Food Bank of the Southeastern Virginia and the Eastern Shore, because, you know, Chris, we have really been trying to analyze the impact of these donations. It goes beyond all of these recent issues that we've dealt with, but talk about what you've been seeing at the food bank and why the need is so critical right now.
So before even the shutdown, we were seeing a 10 to 20% increase in our lines from the year before. So we were already almost at max capacity, and the shutdown just exacerbates that. We had to also divert a tremendous amount of food and resources to the shutdown that now needs to be built back up to help the neighbor that's always with us at our doors every day. And so the ability to help during the holiday season increases our capacity. And so this kind of effort really helps bolster kind of our work for the rest of the year.
You know, a lot of folks are kind of wondering, now that the shutdown has ended, you're thinking, okay, people are starting to get their paychecks again, benefits are starting to roll back in. But we've been talking about the ripple effect that the shutdown had on so many families that have never once stepped foot inside the food bank. Can you talk a little bit about what you've seen in terms of people who are kind of new to that experience coming and asking for help?
Yeah, so, you know, the shutdown, you know, yes, they're going to get their pay in back pay, but how many of us can really tolerate that for that amount of time? And what kind of debt did we get into in order to make that happen? The other piece of this is that many local businesses that depended on those federal workers, you know, they went a month without getting as much income as they get, and there's no way to make that up. So if you're a small business that relies on people coming to eat at your facility, you can't make that up right away. Even there's no back pay for that. And so we know that those side businesses and those areas that are really affected subsequent to the shutdown really need our help as well. And a lot of them are in our line.
Right. I mean, that drives home the message for sure that no donation is too small, whether it's a couple of bucks or you come with boxes and boxes of non-perishable donations and items. It's all going to make a difference. And scan that QR code on your screen if you can't come out here by 6 p.m. and make an online donation as well. Again, every little bit makes a difference. Sending it back to you in the studio.
All right, thanks so much, Ashley. And we'll have more on the food drive throughout the day. We'll have more 13 News Now at noon in just a few minutes.